Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 5 of Direwolf20's Dire News series. Hello Dire News, how's it going everybody? So, just hanging out today to give you guys a couple updates on the channel. You know, I like to keep you guys informed. Obviously earlier today you watched a semi-short episode of Forgecraft 2, and unfortunately that's probably going to be the last episode of the series officially. There might be one of those blow up the server episodes, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not at this point, so we're basically calling that one the last official episode of the series. It lasted 52 episodes. I think it went pretty well. We had a lot of cool new gadgets to check out, all of Forgecraft 4, Ars Magica, and a few other different tech mods that we had a lot of fun playing with. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the way the Forgecraft 2 series worked out. We saw some really cool stuff, and don't worry, Forgecraft 2 is not gone forever. Obviously, it's being reset. As you guys know, the Forgecraft 2 server is kind of dedicated to being reset once every 2 months or so. This time it went a little beyond the 2-month period, but we will bring it back at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to play again on it like right away, but we will definitely be on Forgecraft 2 again, especially when some new mods come out. Maybe you know, once Diecraft is ready to start being tested, and a couple other of the mods in testing that, you know, we want to get going on there. So that's Forgecraft 2. Obviously, we've also started the Forgecraft 3 series, which, you know, a couple of people have commented like, dude, how many Forgecrafts are you going to have? No, I think it's a pretty cool series. So far, it's being called Forgecraft Lite, also being a little bit called Forgecraft Hard Mode, and the basic gist of the series is that we're playing with a slightly smaller mod list, or maybe even a heavily smaller mod list, and, you know, we've not necessarily turn up the difficulty too much, but a couple of tweaks in difficulty settings just to make it a little bit more challenging and require some more complex builds. So one of my challenges in Forgecraft 3 is to try and do a lot of the automation I like to do, but obviously doing it with a smaller mod set. Like, I don't have Computercraft there to help me out with things, and I don't have a couple of the other mods that I'm used to that help me out going with things. But we do have a couple different mods that I'm looking forward to expanding with. Obviously, I've started with Thaumcraft, and we've got, you know, Railcraft and IC2 and Buildcraft and a lot of the other ones that, you know, are pretty core functional mods. So Forgecraft Lite, if you will, and me and Soren have already started building a pretty nifty base over there, so you know, you guys will be checking out some of that pretty soon. So that is the Forgecraft 3 series. And finally, I'm very happy to announce, though I'm a little hesitant to announce it because I don't want to put an official date on anything yet, but Season 6 is coming very soon. It looks to me like pretty much every mod that I want available is now public, so I've recently submitted a list to the FTB team of the mods that I want to have, and I will make that list public pretty soon. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll probably see it there first, but I'll also get up an episode of Dire News again, so stay tuned for another episode of Dire News once we've officialized and finalized the whole list. Like, I gave them a list of, like, here's what I want in the pack, and, you know, I'm waiting to, you know, get back with them about how we're going to get it all doled out. So I don't have an official date on the start time of Season 6, but do know that it's probably going to be pretty soon. So what you can expect in the near future from the channel is Season 6 single player starting relatively soon. I don't want to give a date, like I said, but soon. You know, TM. And then, you know, Forgecraft 3 being the alternate series that goes along with that, where you'll get to see me, you know, Forgecraft 3 will be like, you know, less mods, kind of a different approach to some things, where the single player series will be all the mods that you guys know and love, with me doing, you know, the standard single player series where I kind of show you how to use some of the new mods and go through like a tutorial-esque, but also crazy, ridiculous builds with complex machines and all that kind of stuff. So that is coming up soon. Stay tuned, like I said, for a list of all the mods that will be in the 1.6 pack of the Direwolf20 FTB pack. So with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap up this episode of Dire News. So quick recap, you know, Forgecraft 2 series coming to a close, mostly due to the fact that it's getting reset. I think tomorrow is the official reset. The Forgecraft 3 series getting started, lots of cool stuff to check out there. We're going to have, again, it will be Forgecraft 3 also advanced versions of the mods. So we'll be getting a copy of, like, I think Thaumcraft 4 we're going to get a new copy of pretty soon, and a couple other mods like IC2 still in an experimental phase. So, you know, early release release versions of those are still going to be on Forgecraft 3, just a little bit of a lighter note. And then Forgecraft 2 will be back in the near future. And then Season 6 coming pretty soon, sooner I think than you guys might think. Hopefully not too long on Season 6 and the 1.6 pack Direwolf 20. And it'll be just like last season, right? You know, we'll have the Direwolf 20 pack going on. We'll have, 1.6. We'll have map downloads every 10 episodes through the FTB launcher. All the normal deal that you guys were used to from Season 5. So the same deal going on there. All right, guys, so this is Direwolf 20 signing off on Dire News. Hope you've enjoyed it, and take it easy.